So guys, this is the story of the Tower of Babel, and essentially, I'll reword it for you quickly, but basically what happened is all the people in the world were trying to build a city, build a tower, so that they could make a name for themselves. They wanted to glorify themselves. But God said, that's not going to work. So he went down and he confused their language so that they couldn't communicate very well anymore, that they couldn't build that big tower. And when I was reading it, I was kind of confused at first because I was wondering, why was God so upset that they were building a tower, right? Because in other parts of the Bible, God actually instructs people to build cities and build towers. So we know that building a tower is in and of itself is not a bad thing. It becomes a bad thing, and it became a bad thing for the people here in the Bible because they were building it for themselves. So you can write down our first point today is that we were not created to glorify ourselves. You were not created to glorify yourself. You were not created to glorify yourself. You don't have to write it if you don't have to, or think you just. So guys, a lot of things that we talk about in our world and in our culture is all about glorifying ourselves, right? There's a lot of like self-care days, or maybe even, do you know that social media was originally created to connect us to each other. But now, it's kind of like, yeah, you giggle. Because now we use it to really make ourselves known so that everybody can see us, right? On TikTok, people are dancing all over the place so that other people will look at them. And we want to glorify ourselves. When I say glorify, I mean we want to make ourselves, yes, we want a lot of attention. We want to make ourselves really important, sometimes more important than God. And that's when it becomes wrong. So like doing a TikTok isn't even wrong in and of itself as long as it's appropriate. I've done a few TikToks. I'm not very good at them, but I've done a few. So doing TikToks, it's not bad. When it becomes bad when we do it to glorify ourselves. Because the second point that I want you to write is that you were created to glorify God. That's why he created you. He put you on this earth so that you could glorify him, that so you could bring attention, like Tenley said, not to yourself, but to God. The reason that he created you was that you could glorify him no matter what you do. And the cool thing is that he has a really big purpose for your life. You are here on purpose for a reason. And you may not know exactly what plans he has for you right now, but he already knows. And he's preparing you for that. And in this story, even though these people were sinning because they were trying to glorify themselves and not God, God still used that for his greater plan. And anything that you guys do, God can use that for his greater plan as well.